Why can't I do hair? Why can't I do makeup? Why can't I be a singer? Why can't I style you? And if I choose to devote more time to one than the other, then okay, but it's my preference. So I'll say thank you, Lord. I won't complain.
I left my angst at the door. I just let it go. I don't need a drink.
Welcome to Behind the Glam. I am so excited to sit down with phenomenal hairstylist and makeup artist Chris G's. How are you?
Hey, Melissa, I'm well. Thank you for having me. It is an honor and a privilege.
Thank you. It is so great to talk to you because I feel like I know you, but then again, I don't know you all that well because I follow you. You're very active on social media. Our paths cross all the time, and so it's really exciting to talk to you today. I feel like you're one of those people that has a personal style that's always consistent. How do you describe it?
I do have a personal style, and I always have. I'm actually a musician by trade. I've been singing and performing all my life, so I've always had that knack for style and hair and music. It kind of all vibes together. So in my mind, every day I have a complete ensemble where it's a performance before I even leave out the house.
It's true because you're like a triple threat. You're a singer, hairstylist, makeup artist.
And you know what? What people don't know is that I can sew.
Quadruple.
No, for real sew. My outfit to the senior prom, mine and my dates, I designed them and crafted them together. My mother, she's a tailor, so it's natural.
So singing led you to beauty and hair and makeup. Talk to us a little bit about that. It
absolutely did. Believe it or not, growing up, again, I was always performing, always on the go. And in Philadelphia, which is where I'm a native, a male haircut is like everything. So I always had to have a haircut, but the barbershops were always so crowded. So in 8th grade, I started to cut my own hair because I always had a performance, always had somewhere to be. And I just asked my mom, hey, can you buy me some clippers? And I started doing it myself. So then my friends would be like, hey, who cut your hair? Can I get a cut? I never forget. My namesake, this guy named Chris Griddle, was my first male haircut in my mother's kitchen. And when I was done, my mother said, I'm going to pay you for this haircut.
Wow.
It was so bad.
Wow. So you grew up in Philly. You went to school.
I went to school in Florida. I went to Florida A&M University. Yes, go Rattlers. And when I got there, again, I was always cutting hair. I would come home from class, and there'd be 5, 6 guys waiting at my door for haircuts. I was charging $5 a cut. $5, 5 guys a day, 5 days a week. I was the man on campus because everybody else was broke, eating at the caf, and I'm we're going to Pizza Hut.
I was the same way.
Yes.
I did rounds and everything.
Right.
Yeah, so that's...
The balls just got to rolling. And as a music major, I actually double major in music and theater. Well, there's always a performance. There's always a show. So on those performances where I wouldn't necessarily be in front of the audience, I started doing things behind. So I would do hair, I would do makeup. Not good, but I would do it. And my motto is practice makes habit. So I began to practice and read books and read magazines, the tips that those professionals then that are where we are now, I would read their suggestions and I would read every Sam Fine book and just be fully engulfed. You know how they have the
Sam Fine book is the Bible, isn't it?
The Bible, yes it is. And you know how they have segments on talk shows?
Sure.
Every single one I could catch. I'm paying attention to detail and just building my craft, all while in undergrad.
So you started singing gospel for some of the biggest names in gospel music, right?
I did, and it was an amazing time. And all the while, in my mind, I'm okay, one day I'm going to be an artist. So right now, I'm going to do what I would expect somebody else to do. And then it clicked, what if I could either be the talent's hairstylist or makeup artist and then go sing background. Like, how cool would that be? And I get another check.
That's right.
So I kind of thought like, oh, this could be pretty cool. And either way, I would be an asset to the production. Whether we were on the road or if we had spot dates, I'm going to either get called to sing or I'm going to get called to do hair and or makeup. And that led me to wanting to move to LA. I was like, what better place to go where I can really incorporate all the gifts and talents that the Lord has given me to share with everyone else.
Did anyone ever make you feel like you had to choose, like you can't be a singer and want to be behind? Did anyone ever try to step in your way?
Of course, so many discouraging words. It's actually unbelievable. You would think people would be more supportive and encouraging, but I found oftentimes it's just because they're not pursuing their own passion. So with me pursuing mine, I was never discouraged. My mother and my grandmother told me I can be, do, or go anywhere I want. And I've always believed it. So I'm like, well, millionaires and multimillionaires, they don't just. You see what I'm saying? Period. They don't just. They are multifaceted. So why can't I do hair? Why can't I do makeup? Why can't I be a singer? Why can't I style you? And if I choose to devote more time to one than the other, then okay. But it's my preference.
So in just about 8 years, you really made a name for yourself. I feel like every time I turn on the TV, I'm seeing you. I follow you on social media. You are traveling and doing great things. You're working with some phenomenal celebrities. What is that like for you?
It's a true blessing. I mean, I still am like blown away sometimes. Like not too long ago, I was leaving T-Boz's house and I come down the steps and I turn and look. I said, that's T-Boz. Like I grew up on TLC. I know every TLC song. I remember when my sister used to emulate some of the styles that they would wear, and now I'm creating those styles that the younger generation are going to begin to emulate. It really is surreal. Not too long ago, I posted a picture on my Instagram where I had a TLC t-shirt on, and I'm taking a picture with T-Boz. And when I looked at that picture, I'm just like, wow. But faith without works is dead.
That's right.
And I've certainly put the work in.
You definitely have. What has been your greatest challenge and also your greatest lesson in the business so far?
So far, my greatest challenge in the business has been, honestly, working with musical artists, knowing that I still have the drive to pursue my music career, get my music out there. No, I don't have to be Usher big, but just to know that I may have music on television or film and to really be able to express myself in that way. Because I've certainly expressed myself through the creativity of hair and makeup. So that definitely is a challenge.
So basically your challenge is watching vicariously through them. As they're performing.
As I'm on a video shoot, I'm like, oh, when am I going to shoot my own video?
Right.
Yeah, different things like that.
Well, I think it'll happen for you.
And also, as I think about it, one of my very close friends, and she's a client, Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child, she always tells me, I'll never let people put me in a box. You know, she's a member of Destiny's Child, recorded gospel albums. She's on Broadway, and now she's thinking about doing a jazz album. And it's like, yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
I love it. I am looking forward to one day being able to buy my Chris G's album. And see you in concert. So, I know I'm inspired by a lot of things, but since you are a triple threat and a quadruple threat, I know music is very dear to your heart.
Yes.
What songs inspire you? Or what song inspires you?
What song inspires me? God has been good to me. He's been so good to me. More than this old world could ever be. He dried my tears away, turned my midnights into day. So I'll say thank you, Lord. I won't complain.
Woo!
I won't complain.
My goodness.
At the end of the day, I won't complain.
That voice. Oh my God, I'm blown away. Like I've literally blown. I've never heard you sing.
Right.
All I've seen you do is work, honey. But woo.
Well, thank you.
That is a
Thank
blessing. You're phenomenal.
Now you see why I feel the need to share all of my gifts with the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't box yourself in.
Absolutely.
That is fantastic. Now, we are doing a great makeover today.
Yes.
And talk to us a little about, that look and how that look can be translated at home.
Well, I must say, a few of my clients got wind that I was going to do this. And they're like, oh, I'll do it. And it would have been cool to have a celebrity here. But I really like the everyday woman to feel just as good. Because you know what happens when I worked in a salon? They would bring me magazines and say, hey, can I have this hairstyle? Or if it's a wedding, hey, this is what so-and-so looked like on their wedding. Can I have something similar? And to me, that told me that the everyday woman looks up to celebrities and supermodels because they want the look. They want to feel that same treatment that celebrities get.
Right.
So that's why I chose Sparkle Diamond. She's just, old humble girl from the hood. We all from the hood. Don't get it twisted. But right. And I just wanted to give her a red carpet look so that the everyday person can know I too can. My red carpet could be my husband coming home.
Sure.
Or my red carpet could be going to an event at the church. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be the big glitz and glam. It's whatever your personal red carpet is. And I want everybody to feel that energy.
Right.
Yeah. So today on my client Sparkle Diamond, I'm actually going to give you a celebrity/red carpet look that's very basic and simple for you to achieve at home. And this is just for her bang. Give her a little volume. Just let that just hang on down. I'm going to just pop it right on in to this little bun. Now I've created the bun to have something to anchor the ponytail to. And again, pushing those pins in away from the scalp. Her hair is almost complete. And now we'll just do the finishing touches, which makes the difference on a nice polished hairstyle. So now that Sparkle's hair is red carpet ready, I'm just going to finish her makeup look by doing a couple things that really make the look pop. I'm going to add a bold lip and some eyelashes. And we're going to use strip lashes, which are very quick and convenient, but they also provide an excellent look to complete the full package. So, what do you think, Sparkle?
Thank you so much. I love it.
Yeah.
Jeez, I want to celebrate you because you give it all. You give your voice, you give your heart, you give your soul, you give your talent in both hair and makeup. And
It's all from love.
yes,
It's all from love.
so I just wanted to take a moment to give to you.
Well, thank
And
you.
you inspire me, and you inspire a lot of us who have the opportunity to watch you move throughout the world in such a phenomenal way, and you're growing and you're growing and you're growing. So we can only help but to be inspired by that. So continued success to everything that you do. I can't wait for that album, and I can't wait to see you on your next show and everything else that you're going to be doing. So cheers to you and continued success and
Well, cheers
blessings.
to you. This is my very first top-notch interview, so I'm excited.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Continued success.